Welcome to the Lancaster County Board of Commissioners meeting for Tuesday, January 22nd. Please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Mr. Clerk, will you please start the agenda?
A copy of the Nebraska Open Meetings Act is located on the wall at the rear of the hearing room. Additionally, a copy of all written material to be discussed at today's open meeting is available from the county clerk's staff at the front of the hearing room. The material can also be viewed on the county's website at lancaster.ne.gov. Agenda item 1 are minutes. Approve the minutes of the Board of Commissioners meeting held on Tuesday, January 15th, 2019.
Move approval.
I second.
All right, we have a motion and a second. Any discussion or suggested corrections? Please call the roll.
Shore.
Yes.
Flowerday.
Yes.
Amundson.
No, abstain.
Vest.
Yes.
Brinkman.
Yes.
Motion carries 4 yes, 1 abstention. Number 2 are claims. Approval of all claims processed through January 22nd, 2019.
Move approval.
Second. All right, we have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Vest.
Yes.
Shore.
Yes.
Flowerday.
Yes.
Amundson.
Yes.
Brinkman.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. Next is number 3, consent items. Utility permit number 1752, allowing Windstream Nebraska LLC to install underground cable easterly from Highway 77 adjacent to Rock Creek Road for a distance of approximately 1,800 linear feet. There is no cost to the county. Amendments to the following contracts. C-17-220 with 3M Company using State of Nebraska Contract 14698 OC for reflective sign sheeting. The amendment renews the contract from February 1st, 2019 through January 31st, 2020. There is no, the estimated cost of the county is not to exceed $10,000. C-18-74 with Voss Electric Company doing business as Voss Lighting. United State of Nebraska Contract 1493110C for light bulbs, ballasts, and retrofit kits. The amendment renews the contract from January 26, 2019 through January 25, 2020. The estimated cost of the county is not to exceed $1,000. C-17-319 with Hallworth Inc. for office furniture and related services distributed by Encompass. The amendment renews the contract from January 1st, 2019 through December 31st, 2019. The cost of the county is not to exceed $20,000. C-17-927 with Carasoft Technology Corporation using State of Utah NASPO Value Point Contract AR2472 for Cloud Solution Qualtrics Research Suite. The amendment renews the contract from February 1st, 2019 through January 31st, 2020. The estimated cost of the county is not to exceed $10,736.52. C-16-58 with Midwest Towing and Recovery for the towing services. The amendment renews the contract from January 26, 2019 through January 25, 2022. The estimated cost of the county is not to exceed $30,000. Right-of-way contracts with the following. Charles B. Ingersoll and Karen S. Leonard, Northwest 40th Street and West Branch Oak Road in the amount of $230.50. Christopher Kine and Crystal Souls, Northwest 126th Street and West Waverly Road in the amount of $3,923. John and Deborah Spader, co-trustees, North 98th Street and Agnew Road in the amount of $392.50. Received and placed on file the following. Notice of termination of County Contract C-18-556 with Volunteer Link. Lancaster County Sheriff's Office report for October to December 2018. Setting a public hearing on Tuesday, February 19, 2019 at 9 a.m. in Room 112 of the County City Building, 555 South 10th Street, Lincoln, Nebraska, regarding County Tax Amendment number 18016, Wind Energy Conversion Systems.
Move approval of the consent items.
Second.
All right, we have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Amundson.
Yes.
Vest.
Yes.
Shore.
Yes.
Shore.
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Brinkman.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. Number 4 is new business. 4A is a special designated license application from Spring Creek Prairie Audubon Center for an event at Spring Creek Prairie Audubon Center at 11700 Southwest 100th Street, Denton, on Friday, February 15th, 2019.
Good morning.
Good morning. I'm Megan Sittler. I'm the Center Director at Spring Creek Prairie Audubon Center. This event, which is scheduled for Friday, February 15th, from 7 to 9 p.m., is an outreach program. We will be having some partner organizations, Raptor Recovery there. Our education director and outreach director will be doing a fun program for folks, and then we will have some beer available there as well. We do have 2 certified servers who have volunteered to be there to help serve the beer. It will be a 2-beer limit during that time, and all beer will be served within the building itself. We'll also have other non-alcoholic drinks there also.
Any other questions for Ms. Sittler? Thank you. Would you please sign in before you
sure.
leave too? Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, I'd entertain a motion.
So moved.
Second.
All right, we have a motion and a second. Any other discussion? Please call the roll.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Vest,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Brinkman.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. B is a resolution in a matter of witness fees paid by Lancaster County which have remained unclaimed for 6 months or more.
Move approval.
Second. All right, we have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Shore,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Vest,
Yes.
Brinkman.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. 4C is a resolution in a matter of amending the open meetings policy for the Lancaster County Board of County Commissioners, the Lancaster County Board of Equalization, and the Lancaster County Board of Corrections.
Move approval.
Second.
All right, we have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Vest,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Brinkman.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. D is a resolution in a matter of approving elected official chief deputy salary increases for the 2019 calendar year effective the pay period beginning December 20th, 2018.
You should note there was a typo in the effective date. We originally were going to do this on the 15th. I have given Monet a copy of the resolution with the correct date, today's date, for the date of approval.
Okay, I'd entertain a motion.
Move approval.
I would second.
All right, any other discussion? Please call the roll.
Amundson,
Yes.
Vest,
Yes.
Shore,
Abstain.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Brinkman.
Yes.
Motion carries 4 yes, 1 abstention. 4E is a contract with Purple Wave, Inc. to provide annual service auction services. This contract shall be effective upon execution by all parties. There is no cost to the county.
Move approval.
A second.
All right, we have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Vest,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Brinkman.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. F is a mini grant contract application and award with the Nebraska Department of Transportation and Highway Safety Office to provide funding in an amount of $295 per device for a total amount of $1,770 for 6 preliminary breath testing devices for the Sheriff's Office.
Move approval.
I will second.
All right, we have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Shore,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Vest,
Yes.
Brinkman.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. G is a grant contract with the Hub Central Access Point for young adults funded by the Nebraska Commission on Law Enforcement and Criminal Justice Community-Based Juvenile Services Aid Grant in the amount of $31,541 for the Youth Community Services Program from October 1st, 2018 through June 30th, 2019.
Move approval.
I would second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Vest,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Brinkman.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. 4H is licensure renewal application with the Nebraska Department of Health and Human Services for operation of Lancaster County Mental Health Crisis Center at 825 J Street. The county will pay $145.83 for the renewal license.
I would move approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Amundson,
Yes.
Vest,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Brinkman.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. 4I is a letter of commitment to the Nebraska Health and Human Services Department indicating the county agrees to be a participating partner for purposes of the application being submitted to the Substance Abuse Mental Health Services Gaines Communities, the Gaines Center Criminal Justice Learning Collaboratives Program by HHS regarding the Competency to Stand Trial Learning Collaborative.
Kim was unable to be here this morning. This thing came up Friday afternoon after the board agenda had already been prepared. We were within the time to add an addendum to the agenda in accordance with the Open Meetings Act, so it's properly in front of the agenda. It's not an emergency item, it's a regular item. Kim was notified by Health and Human Services that they were going to apply for this grant to SAMHSA and wanted a letter from Lancaster County indicating our willingness to participate. So she was hastily drafted and sent to you this weekend. Hopefully everybody had an opportunity to review it. So the draft letter is what is before you now, needs approval. If you want to approve it and then signature, and we'll get it in Kim's hands and get it to HHS. It is due today, by the way.
I will move approval of the letter.
Second.
All right, we have a motion and a second. Any discussion, questions?
Well, I do have a question. This is a project that's been in the works for a while. The way I understood it from reading the letter, you all have discussed this at length previously, or to some degree.
Well,
the board's
here's,
been in front of
Kim is right here to answer that question.
It is.
It is.
Okay. Good morning.
Good morning.
Are we talking about the solicitation for this?
Commissioner Vest's question is, how long has this been in the works? Has this been discussed before? What's the history?
This was a solicitation put out, an announcement made by SAMHSA in November. I had looked at it and I participated in a webinar with regards to kind of what was the parameters of the solicitation, and learned that it was something that had to be initiated by the state. So I forwarded this on to DHHS and did not hear back from them until Friday. So I think Douglas County has talked with them about it as well. And so at this point in time, those are the two jurisdictions that have expressed interest and agreed to partner with the state. I do know that they asked someone from western Nebraska to participate as well. I do not think that there was an interest in western Nebraska at this point in time. One of the things is when we come up with a plan or a direction, then these two jurisdictions are agreeing to pilot that and give those, put those plans in place to see if it has an impact on that population that we're trying to reduce, waiting times at the regional center and reducing those numbers in the jail. So.
Thank you, Kim. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Other
So it
questions?
hasn't been in the works for a very long time. I mean, it just was announced in November, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very honorable goal.
Anything else? Okay, we have a motion and a second, so please call the roll.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Vest,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes,
Brinkman.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0.
thank you. I'll keep you updated.
Number 5 is public comment. Those wishing to speak on items relating to county business not on the agenda may do so at this time.
Is there anyone who wants to make a comment? Okay, please proceed with the agenda.
Next is number 6, announcements. The Lancaster County Board of Commissioners will hold a staff meeting on Thursday, January 24th, 2019 at 8:30 a.m. in the Bill Luxford studio of the County City Building. The Lancaster County Board of Commissioners will hold its next regular meeting on Tuesday, January 29th, 2019 at 9 a.m. in room 112 of the County City Building. The Lancaster County Board of Commissioners will hold a public hearing on February 5th, 2019 at 9 a.m. in room 112 of the County City Building regarding the vacation of a portion of unnamed platted street lying west and adjacent to Block 3, Guerin's First Edition, in the unincorporated village of Walton. County Commissioners can be reached at 402-441-7447 or commission@lancaster.ne.gov. The Lancaster County Board of Commissioners meeting is broadcast live on Link TV City. For the rebroadcast schedule, visit lincoln.ne.gov. Meetings are also streamed live on Link TV and can be viewed on YouTube.
Move we adjourn?
I second.
We have a motion and a second. Please call the roll.
Shore,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Vest,
Yes.
Brinkman.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0.
Regular meeting of the Board of Commissioners is adjourned. I will call to order the meeting of the Board of Equalization for January 22nd. Please proceed with the agenda.
A copy of the Nebraska Opening Meetings Act is located on the wall at the rear of the hearing room. Additionally, a copy of the written material to be discussed at today's open meeting is available from the county clerk staff at the front of the hearing room. The material can also be viewed on the county's website at lancaster.ne.gov. Agenda item 1 are minutes. Approval of the minutes of the Board of Equalization meeting held on Tuesday, January 8th, 2019.
Move approval.
Second. We have a motion and a second. Any discussion or suggested corrections? Please call the roll.
Shore,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Vest,
Yes.
Brinkman.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. Number 2 are additions and deductions to the tax assessment rolls.
Move. Go ahead.
Move approval of the additions and deductions to the tax assessment rolls.
Second. All right, we have a motion and a second. Any discussion, questions? Please call the roll.
Vest,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Brinkman.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. Number 3 is notice of assessed valuation change for property taxation purposes. This is for Linda and Robert Bruns.
Good morning, Scott Gaines, Deputy County Assessor, Register of Deeds. This is a property that was built out near Crete in the zoning jurisdiction of Crete. Building permit was taken out with the City of Crete. The City of Crete never realized that they needed to send that to Lancaster County so we could pick it up for assessment purposes. So this home was under construction. This is a partial value representing the January 1 of 18 value. It's now complete, and the 2019 value will be at 100%. But this will just give the taxpayer notice that what their 2018 value was with that partial. They've got appeal rights to the value if they choose. And we have been in communication with them on the issue. So,
Move approval of the notice change.
Second.
All right, we have a motion and a second. Any other discussion or questions? Please call the roll.
Amundson,
Yes.
Vest,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Brinkman.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. Next is a public hearing. This is for motor vehicle tax exemption applications for Food Bank of Lincoln, Inc., First Free Methodist Church, and Hope Spoke.
We'll open the public hearing on the motor vehicle tax exemption application, and seeing no members of the public present, close the public hearing and move to the next item.
Number 5 is action on motor vehicle tax exemption applications.
Move approval of the motor vehicle tax exemption applications.
I will second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Vest,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Brinkman.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. Number 6 is public comment. Those wishing to speak on items relating to County Board of Equalization business not on the agenda may do so at this time.
Seeing no one present, I'd entertain a motion to adjourn. So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Please call the roll.
Shore,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Vest,
Yes.
Brinkman.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0.
We are adjourned.